What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't seen the part 1 of this video, which was my hair type explained, go ahead and go watch that, because you might need to know that before you listen to how I grew my hair out personally. Since you're here to learn how I grew my hair out, let's get on with how I grew my hair out, and then we'll have the rest of the questions answered at the end of the video. Let's go. So one of the main things I get asked is, what products do I use to grow my hair? So it's not necessarily the products that I'm using, it's really how I layer the products and how I use them as a whole. So mainly the products that I've been using have been Jamaican black castor oil, which if you've been watching this channel at all, you know that I swear by, and also the Ren Pure Argan Oil Conditioner. And these are freaking bomb. I also use Eco Styler gels, and the reason why I use the Eco Styler gels is because they are very moisturizing for my hair, and they contain the oils that I usually will use on their own. So I do tend to use that, and I also use a satin scarf and a bonnet. Y'all, those are products that I use to keep my hair growing, protected, safe. And the reason why I pick these products are because they are literally products that I can use all in a regimen by themselves and not have to use any other products. So with the Jamaican black castor oil, as you all know, it does promote hair growth, and it's a very thick oil, so it can grow your hair thicker, protect your edges. It is definitely a perfect oil to help grow back your edges. If you're looking to grow them back, use some Jamaican black castor oil. And with the argan oil conditioner, it helps to repair your hair strands. So say you've been straightening your hair a lot and there's a lot of damage, or you have a lot of split ends, it does help to smooth the cuticles because of the argan oil. But this Ren Pure, since it's so big, look y'all, it's $8. It was $8.99 at Walgreens, and it's been used. It's 32 fluid ounces, which is the same as this big one of the Eco Gel, and I've been using this for a good 3 months, and I use it all the time, multiple times a week, and it has great slip, all of that stuff. I told y'all about it multiple times, so if you haven't seen it, go watch it in another one of my videos. And then I have the Eco Style, and the reason why I told you I picked this is because of the oils, and also it protects my hair. So instead of me manipulating it all the time, this helps me to keep the same hairstyle for a number of days, and that means that I don't have to mess with my hair. I'm not losing a lot of hair because I'm always touching it and pulling it out, and you know, I don't have to deal with that. So some tips for retention and growth are low manipulation. That means putting your hair in a protective style, making sure you don't touch all the time, doing a braid out and having it sit in for 3 or 4 days, not trying to do your hair every day. That is low manipulation. Try to find some styles that, you know, help you achieve the low manipulation so that you can grow your hair out. Say you want to get your hair braided, or you want to do a braid out or a twist out, or just a wig, something to protect your hair from yourself. Protect your hair from yourself, really. Another thing is letting your hair breathe. Don't always have it braided down to where it's really tight and it's pulling. A lot of the times, like when I used to get my hair braided when I was younger, which is another reason why you haven't seen me with my hair braided in a long time, because I'm a little tender-headed, was I had problems with people pulling my edges out. So they would braid it, but then I'd be looking like this because it would be too tight. So make sure that you're letting your hair breathe and have that time to just be free for a little bit with no manipulation at all. I do have those days where I walk around and I'll have my hair washed and I'll just be like, whatever. I'll moisturize it, do what it do. I won't even put gel on it, and I'll just be out that day. So yeah, I do let it breathe a lot. So that's why my hair grows, because I haven't touched it. I don't do much to it. And another thing is protecting your hair at night, and that goes with the satin scarf and bonnet, and you can also get a satin pillowcase. Just make sure to protect your hair at night. Don't sleep all crazy wild on it, out and everything. If you sleep wild, you know that already. put a bonnet and scarf on. I put both on. Some people just put a bonnet on. Some people just wrap their hair in scarf and pineapple. Some people just have a satin pillowcase. Pick what works for you, but do it. Protect your hair. That's all you gotta do is protect your hair. Another thing is following your own routine. This is one of the things that people don't realize. My routine is not gonna work for you all the time. Her routine may not work for me. So what works for you, do it. With me, I have found that my routine, although may be a little extensive to some people and a lot of work, isn't for me because it works for my hair type. And that's why my hair is the way it is. You have to put in work where you want things to progress at. And if I wanted my hair to be frizzy all the time, or if I never wanted to know what my hair liked best, then I wouldn't do the work and y'all wouldn't see the results. Point blank, period. So definitely follow your own routine. With me, I pre-poo and then I'll shampoo, deep condition, detangle and condition, rinse, and then add my oil. And then when I hop out the shower, I'll apply my leave-in, my cream, my gel, and my oil. A lot of people don't apply a leave-in and a cream and a styler, but for me it helps to keep my hair very, very moisturized. And that's, I've had other people try my methods to my madness and they love the moisture. Like it's really good moisture and it's different. So you know, you get twisting butters and all that. I use that as a cream and it is perfect for under a gel. Just telling you know, this, just dropping a little gem. And another thing I do is finger detangle and taking my time when I am detangling. So although I did switch my routine to more of the finger raking while also going through with my Denman brush, I am also still finger detangling. And this helps to keep the moisture because I'm working through my tangles. Because you have to take your time when you're detangling. You're gonna pull your hair out if not, and that's the problem with a lot of people not finding the length retention happening for them. Is because you're probably pulling your hair out and it's probably breaking on the way up, so you're really not retaining anything because you're pulling all your hair out. So just, you know, make sure to be gentle with your hair. With it being natural, it is even more fragile than it would be any other time. Another thing for me personally that helped grow my hair out was fighting the urge to cut my hair. That has always been a huge problem for me, cutting my hair. Even though I would think it was a little trim, it wasn't really a little trim, because then I'll be like, maybe a little bit more right here, or right here, or right here too. Yeah, that was one of the big things for me. So I did fight the urge for a whole year not to trim or cut my hair. Do not be me and try to not trim your hair. I did that for my own reasons, but definitely get your hair trimmed at least 6 months. Every 6 months is really good. But I found a lot of hair growth within those months of not cutting my hair or not putting any scissors to it. Also helped me to learn my hair more, because it made it so I couldn't get rid of the split ends, you know what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to just deal with it until I did cut it, and eventually I cut it. I showed y'all when I trimmed my hair for the first time, so if you want to see that video, go ahead and go watch it. It's right there. Another tip for retention and growth was ignoring people's comments and what they had to say about my hair personally. One thing you will run into is that everybody has their own opinion about hair, and only you know what works best for your hair if you've learned your hair. Now, if you put your hair and its health in somebody else's hands, they obviously will know your hair better than you know it, because you let somebody else learn your hair better than you. So I do definitely think that everybody should learn their hair so that they know what their hair likes and doesn't like, and then it makes it harder for somebody to mess up your hair when it comes time for you to get something that you really, really want, a style you really, really want, or a color, something of that nature. But I definitely had to ignore a lot of people's comments, especially y'all with this protein and microwaving stuff. First of all, I did read some articles And when you microwave up your conditioner, yes, some proteins are gone, but not enough for you to be tripping like extra hard like y'all was in the comments in one of my videos. Cut that. Like, I really don't like all the argument in my comments. I really don't. And the thing is, if I choose to microwave my products, I choose to do that. I don't need protein in my hair. My hair is very protein sensitive. So the fact that I microwave my products and it might have removed some proteins, it's okay. Because my hair still likes the products and what they have in them. So y'all can get over that. Because y'all are still arguing in my comments after months. Sorry about the little rant or whatever, but I definitely had to ignore the people in my comments. Because some of y'all tried to come for my throat. And I'm like, y'all sitting in my shoes? Y'all in the shower with me doing my hair every week? Don't think so. So definitely ignore what anybody has to say about your hair unless they're giving you some constructive criticism, or not even that, because there's no constructive criticism in your own body. Unless they're giving you some advice or some suggestions. Other than that, don't listen to anything anybody else has to say. The last big tip for hair growth for me was scalp stimulation. I was actually stimulating my scalp all the time without knowing it. When you are stimulating your scalp, you're rubbing your scalp with your fingertips, and that automatically stimulates hair growth. So every time I wash my hair, every time I was in the shower for y'all on YouTube filming a video, I was stimulating my hair. Every time I was, you know, just styling my hair in general, because I'm pulling at my hair to pull it taut, I was stimulating my hair and its growth. So now I use a scalp massager, and if you want to purchase one, I have the Groove scalp massager linked right there along with the 50% off code. But it does help with hair growth and length retention. It's bomb. And you can just sit there and do, you know, your scalp massages wherever you are. If you're just rubbing your scalp, I do this all the time. And you know, with me, it was unknowingly. So it wasn't like I was knowingly like, oh yeah, my hair is growing. It was a lot of things that I did unknowingly that helped me to grow my hair out as long as it is now. So a lot of the things that you are doing unknowingly are usually the ones that help your hair grow. Oh shit, I gotta do the questions. So those were all the tips and tricks that I had for length retention and products that I use. We have a few questions that people ask me about hair growth, so I am going to get into those right now. Alright, so one of the first questions I got asked was, how did my diet affect my hair growth? So when it comes to diet and hair growth, one of the main things you have to realize is your hair is literally like a plant. So nourishing it from the inside is also important as nourishing it from the outside. So drinking water, eating a lot of fruits and vegetables is something that I don't drink a lot of water, but I did eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, you know what I'm saying? So I get my water content from there, and it definitely has a big impact on what your hair looks like along with the growth. So if you're not getting all the nutrients you need from your food and your intake of vitamins and minerals in general, your hair is gonna look very dull. It's not gonna be shiny. It's gonna lack luster. It's gonna, you know, it's just gonna not look as bomb and put together as it could. And water itself helps with the elasticity of your curls. So you drinking your water helps with the shine and elasticity. So that's really your curls all in one. So just make sure to eat right in general. The next question is, how often do I trim, and did a consistent routine help towards my hair growth? I'm gonna start trimming every 3 to 4 months now, but a consistent routine definitely didn't help with my hair growth. It was more me not manipulating it that helped with my hair growth and not really bothering it as much, because I wasn't pulling it out every time I touched my hair. So it definitely wasn't a consistent routine. I suck at consistency, like, let me tell you, I suck at that shit. So that's definitely not one of the reasons. Another question I got was, do you think working out helped with your hair growth? I honestly think working out helped with me drinking more water. That helped with my hair growth. Like, having a healthy body in all is all encompassing. It's not just one or two things that help you to have a healthy body and to have healthy hair. It's literally having a healthy lifestyle in general. So that's eating right, doing your body right, which is working out, and not putting all that junk in your body. It's a lot that goes into having healthy hair, and a lot of people don't realize that. So yes, I do think working out did help with my hair growth in that sense. Do I take hair vitamins? No, I do not take hair vitamins. My hair grows this fast because of genetics mostly, and the fact that I don't do much to it. That's really it. That's really, yeah, that's really the game plan right there. Why is it necessary to deep condition every week? How are the results to doing that related to hair growth? So for deep conditioning every week, it's very necessary because your hair needs that moisture. If it goes a whole week without getting the moisture that it needs, then you run into those tangles, you run into the dryness, you run into more split ends because your hair is dry. It's dying. It literally is dying. The ends of your hair are the oldest parts, so you have to take care of them. So if you're not moisturizing your hair and it has no moisture, so what are you doing? You're killing your hair. So yes, you definitely need to deep condition every week, if not every 2 weeks at least. Just make sure you're deep conditioning enough for your hair. When it feels dry, deep condition. Feel what I'm saying? Do it. Just do it. And that's how they relate to your hair growth. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, so I got this one from Vegan Botch. Okay, y'all have to go. This is my friend LaDacia and her friend. So y'all have to go watch them because they're a bomb and they do like a whole bunch of vegan type videos. They asked, hey, do you use products to thicken your hair? If so, what products do you use? So like I said before, Jamaican black castor oil is the bomb.com product. This is the only product that I use to thicken my hair. Jamaican black castor oil. And I don't use anything else. I don't use vitamins. I don't use any of that. I just use Jamaican black castor oil all the time. And it has definitely made my hair so much thicker. So yeah, definitely. So I think that is all for the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was all that you asked for and needed and wanted in life and how to grow your hair. And I hope I gave you some really good tips and products to use because it's been working for me. So you know what I'm saying? It's been working. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Like this video if you want more like it. And also go follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat. I'm gonna post it over here. So y'all go do that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know this is like the third time I said that. But I really hope you did enjoy it because I took my time to film it. And yeah, I will get back with y'all in my next video. Bye.